Yes, teacher.
Yes, today we're going to start with 6.3, where we are actually going to learn how to solve a quadratic equation. In the previous exercises, we have learned whether a equation is a quadratic equation or no, point 1. Then we have learned the standard form of quadratic equation. Today we are going to start solving the quadratic equation. Okay, solving the quadratic equation, it can be done by two methods. One is the factor method and the other is the quadratic formula method. Okay, there are two ways by which you can solve the quadratic equation. When the question is asked in the exam, they are going to be specific enough if they want you to use the formula and solve it. They will tell you to solve the quadratic equation using formula. If they tell you like that, then please use the formula. But if they tell you, or if they don't tell you anything about the formula, then you can solve the quadratic equation in the factor method. Is it very clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Now we are going ahead to understand the factor method. Okay. Or the factor method is also called as factorization. Okay. Now, usually, whenever you come to a position where your equation lands up like that. Okay. So, what does this mean? This means either x minus 4 is 0 or x plus 3 is 0. Tell me yes or no. Because it is multiplied. X minus 4 and x plus 3 is multiplied. And the answer that we have got is 0. What does this mean? That either of the equation, either one is 0. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we come to this step here. X minus 4 is 0 or x plus 3 is 0. So when we solve, we get x is equal to 4 because minus 4 comes on the right hand side. It becomes plus 4 and plus 3 comes on the right hand side and it becomes minus 3. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Therefore, we can say that x can either be 4 or we can say x is minus 3 and x equal to 4, x equal to minus 3 can be the solution for this given equation. Have you understood?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, but solving the quadratic equation is not going to be just as simple as this example 6.3. You are going to get a quadratic equation like this. You have to find the factors and reach to this situation like this, where you can say that either this is 0 or this is 0 and then get the solution. Now, to factorize this particular equation, we will have to break the middle term. I'm going to teach you how to do that. Please be very, very attentive when I'm telling you this. Okay. Now, when they are talking about breaking the middle term, the first thing that you should see is, now we have 6x squared plus 7x minus 3 is equal to 0. The first thing that you should see is, yes.
Voice is cracking.
Okay. Now,
It's still cracking.
just give me a moment. Now,
It's perfect.
perfect. Okay. Now, we are going to learn to solve the quadratic equation by breaking the middle term. Okay. Now, to break the middle term, you have to be very careful that you have to first see whether your A has a number, other A, your A in this equation is 6. Am I right? Yes. Am I audible? Yes, beta. Are you all able to hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Do you understand what I speak?
Yeah.
I'm talking about this A. If it is a number other than 1, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to multiply it with C. Okay, this is the first step. First step is check your A. If it is other than 1, multiply it 3. What do I get? Minus 18. Yes. Now this minus 18, I need to break it up in two terms that if I add or subtract, I get minus 18. Okay. No, if I add or subtract, I get this middle term. And if I multiply, I get minus 18. Do you understand 18? What are the factors of 18? 9 and 2. Can I say 9 twos are is 18?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now I need a minus 18. But here if you see, I need a plus 7. So my bigger number here got to be plus. And because this is minus, I need to have one of minus. Can you see this? Now plus 9 minus 2. What am I getting? Am I getting the middle term?
Plus 7.
Yes. And if I multiply 9 and minus 2, am I getting 18?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
This is what you should learn to do. I will tell you again how to do it. Now, first step, what is the first step? Look at your A. Is it a number or do we have no number there? We have a number, right? We have 6 there. So what are we supposed to do with this 6? We have to multiply with C. You know what C is, right? Here it is minus 3.
Teacher, can you
First
explain
step
once more?
understood? Okay. Now, do you know the standard form of writing a quadratic equation? Ax square, correct?
Yeah.
Now look at your A. What is your A here? 6.
6.
What is your C? Minus 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have a number here in the first place, then you have to multiply it with C. Okay. So when you multiply it with C, what do you get? Minus
Yeah.
18. 6 multiplied by minus 3 is minus 18. So I've done my first step. First step is to get that number. Now I have to write two factors. Okay. I have to write two factors of this number. Okay. And these two factors have to be such that if I plus or minus, to be such that if I add or minus, I should get the middle term. Now look at these two numbers. What are the two numbers I have taken? Plus 9 and minus 2. And minus 2. What do I get?
Every time you have to take a positive and a negative number.
No, depending on
Only if the number is negative.
yeah,
Okay.
depending on what you have to get to. Okay. Depending on that, we will have to do. We have to use a lot of brains here. And that was the only reason why I did not start this in the previous lecture. Because I didn't want to leave it halfway. Okay. So I have to have at the middle term. And if I multiply, I get the product. Product means multiply kiya hua, answer. If I multiply, I get the product of A and C. Do you get it, beta?
Yeah.
See, I've written down in words so that even if I'm not there and you're reading your notes, you'll understand what
teacher.
I've done. Yeah, write it down, no problem. Take your time. Once you understand this quadratic equation, entire chapter is easy. Have you written it down?
No.
Okay, no problem. Today, Sufyan is not there. Sharia is not there for the
They
lecture.
were both there for the first lecture. They weren't there for second lecture. Yeah, they went on the
Yeah.
they went for the camp. I forgot.
So today they were there for 1 or 2 lectures and now they're going
No,
for the
no, no,
camp.
no, no. They weren't there for the first lecture either.
Okay. They might have gone for the camp.
They did went for the
Okay. Are we done till here?
Yeah.
Now see, when I multiplied A and C, I got minus 18. I removed two factors of minus 18. That is 9 and 2. 9 became plus, 2 became minus because I wanted minus 18. And 9 middle term and my middle term was positive. To have this middle term positive, my greater number should have been positive. And that is why my 9 became positive. Getting it?
No, teacher.
Now see, when I minus 2 and plus minus 9 and plus 2 also as factors, still I would have got minus 18.
Yeah.
Yes, but if I would have written minus 9 and plus 2, what would I get there for B? For the middle term, what would I get? Minus 7, no?
Yeah, yeah. So that's why you.
Yes, got it now? You have to see the sign of C also, or you have to see the sign of the product also, and at the same time, you have to see the sign of the middle number also. Got it? If I make this mistake, then my answer will become wrong. Okay. See, if you are not getting it very nicely at the first take, understand. Okay, now can I go ahead? Now
Yes.
you can see that the middle term has been broken. Instead of writing plus 7, what have I written? Plus 9 minus 2. Correct? After breaking the middle term, one more step which is important comes, and that is taking out common. This is the step that we have to see. Now look at 6x square plus 9x. See, I will mark it like that so you understand. Just look at the first two terms. 6x square and 9x. What is common in these two things? Tell me. 6x square and 9x. What is common? 3x is common.
Yeah.
Both in 3 times table and x is common, correct? So I take 3x outside here. When I take 3x common out, what do I get inside? 3x multiplied by 2x is going to give me 6x square, correct? So when I keep 3x outside, I get 2x inside. From 9 inside will be plus 3 because 3x multiplied by 3 will give me 9x.
Teacher, but
Am I
the
right?
equation above is minus 3. So how come it became plus 3 in the
You're talking about the
next
next bracket, right?
step? No, no, no.
This
I'm talking
first
about the
bracket, it
first
is plus
bracket.
only. No, we are not talking about this 3. It is not this 3 that is coming here.
Okay, okay. For 9.
Don't look at this
okay.
part. Yeah, don't look at this part. This second part I'm not talking only about. I'm only talking about the first two terms.
Okay.
Only this much. So 3x I'm taking outside. So 3x multiplied by what will give me 6x? 3x multiplied by what will give me 9x? 3. So I have done only that much part for now. Now I'm going to move to the next part. Now just look at this part here. Now the other two terms. Can you see these other two terms? Minus 2x minus 3. Okay. The first thing, what is common in these two things? Is there anything common? Nothing is common. Can I say 1 is common? Yes. Minus 1. Okay. Now, if I keep minus 1 outside, tell me what will I get inside the bracket? Minus 1 multiplied by what will give me minus
Plus.
2x. Correct? Minus 1 multiplied by 2x will give me minus 2x. Am I right? Okay. Now, minus 1 multiplied by what will give me minus 3? 3
Yeah.
plus 3. Because if I write a minus here, then minus will become plus on the upper side, right? So I have to take it as plus. And one more, I'll give you a tip. I'll give you a clue here. The first bracket that you get, the second bracket should be the same. This bracket should be same with this bracket. This is a tip, a clue. It will always be same. Got it? So I wrote minus 1 and I wrote the same common
Teacher,
bracket
it should
here.
be same
And
in
checked
sense
it.
the
Yes, I got
signs,
it
the
correct.
variable, everything should be
Everything.
same. Okay.
Everything will be same. Okay. And then what I will do is the 2 times, I have 2 times, no? This same bracket, which is here for 2 times, I am going to write it for once. Okay. And the thing that is outside, which is not in a bracket, I'm going to put that also in a bracket. Got it?
Yeah.
And now I have come to this stage here.
I
where
didn't get
have
how
got-
you got the final answer.
No, I have still not got the final answer. I have only reached till this stage.
Yeah, that's what, teacher. How did you get 2x plus 3, 3x minus?
Can you see this bracket here in green?
Yeah, that is 2x plus 3. Then 3x minus 1.
Outside the
Where is it
bracket,
from?
see what is in the outside the bracket. 3x minus 1 do we have? 3x minus 1. 3x minus 1. Can you see?
Yeah, yeah, okay.
This outside the bracket thing.
Yeah.
This is put in one bracket. Common bracket is written for one time, which is outside is also put in one bracket. Got it? Now these two are the factors. Now I told you if I have two brackets and that is equated to 0, that means either of the one is 0, correct? So I will say either 2x plus 3 is 0 or I.
Yeah.
Yes. Now how do I solve this equation further? 2x plus 3 is 0. Can I write this as 2x is equal to minus 3? Can I write it like that? 2x plus 3 is 0. Can I write it as 2x is equal to minus 3? Because this 3 goes on the right hand side. Sign
Yeah.
changes. Yeah. And now the next step that I can write is, can I write x is equal to minus 3 by 2? Because 2 which is multiplied on this side, when it goes on the other side, what
X
does
is
it
equal to
become?
minus
Divide.
3.
So x is equal to minus 3 upon 2. Got
Yeah.
it? And now look at this equation here. 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. Can I write 3x is equal to plus 1?
Yeah.
Because minus 1 goes on the other side, it becomes plus. Can I write x is equal to 1 by 3?
Yeah.
So I can say that x is equal to minus 3 upon 2 or x quadratic equation.
Teacher, for this one, 2x plus 3, 2x is equal to minus 3. We got the 3 on the other side. Then it should be like x is equal to minus 3 by minus 2.
Yeah,
Because
so we have written that minus sign in between, no?
oh, okay. I thought that
Minus
is
for
only
both.
for minus.
No. And only when you're adding or subtracting, you're taking the sign. When you're multiplying or dividing, you're not taking the sign. The other side. So you don't write it for one more time.
Okay.
Okay. More sums you'll do, no more practice you'll get. Barira, you look very blank. Yes. Because you're finding it very difficult. I can understand that. First, multiply A and C. Get the product. Get two factors. Okay. After getting two factors, start removing things in common. 0. Then you will say this bracket is 0 or this bracket is 0. Got it? Yeah, you'll get it. Don't
Yeah.
worry. You'll get it.
No, this is used in
Yeah,
engineering and all the stuff, but what particular thing is this thing used?
Yes, ma'am. What is it used in?
you are drilling your head. Don't you think that is more important? We have learned in evolution of life, the thing you don't use
Feels like
is
it's
going to
more
go
giving
off.
pain to our
So we
brain.
are going to think that it is only, it is accessing your brain. You're thinking, no? Don't you think that is more important?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
only for
whatever-
that reason we have to do this sums.
Yeah.
I mean, this particular thing.
Yes. Why do we do maths? Maths is not always required, no, in your lifetime. Is it required? Do you think when I got married or I have kids, I'm doing quadratic
No,
equation
ma'am.
in my life? No, actually not. Do I talk to them like x square plus y square plus
No.
whatever?
No.
Do I do that at home?
You told you
No.
call your daughter something. I forgot the
Dopamine.
blanket.
Dopamine.
Yeah.
That is what I call my son. It is the happy hormone.
So you use it in your life, but
Yeah. See, but then I used it because I knew it. No. So for that, you also should know, no, so that you can use in your life.
She uses it to remember.
Okay. Chalo. Anyways, see, I know it is not going to be applied in your life, but for now, at least you're applying your brain. We're doing a drill for our brain, no? When you're thinking about all that, well, maybe in the areas where you want to work. अगर रस्ट लग गया तो उधर भी नहीं चलेगा आपका एरिया में जहां जो आपका वर्क एरिया होगा हम लोग उसको ऑयल कर रहे हैं ब्रेन को अभी. That is why we have so many different subjects in school, no? Everything is not used in your lifetime, but still we do it, right? Yeah. So we'll do it. And I feel nothing is difficult if you concentrate. Seriously, nothing is difficult. And once you get it ना तो करने में बहुत मजा आता है और वो आ जाए ना आंसर उसके बाद का मजा कुछ.
yes, I agree.
तो फिर एटलीस्ट वो अचीवमेंट के लिए वो बूस्टर के लिए वो कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल हाई करने के लिए लेट अस डू दिस सम्स. Maybe we will not apply it in the lifetime. Okay, chalo. Done with this solved example. Have you understood it? Yes. Now we'll move to the other one. Now look at this sum here. Same way, we don't have to worry about anything else. Just look at it in the same way. Okay. Now look at your A. Do you have a number other than 1? No, we don't have. So if it was 1, we would multiply it with 1. We still got 1 as the last term. Correct? Am I right?
Yeah.
We need to have two factors in term. 1 side is 1 and 1 plus 1 is 2. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. So see, I will write it down the way I taught you, not the way it is written in the textbook. Okay. Now what do? We will write x square plus 1x plus 1x plus 1 is equal to 0. Tell me, am I right? I split it the middle term. 2x, I split it into 1x and 1x.
In this
Now what
equation,
is
you
my
don't
next
have a
step?
number in the
Yeah.
first. So you took the third.
Because
thing, the C.
I considered A to be 1, na? Nothing is written means I considered it to be 1. So I multiplied it with C. So anything multiplied
Yes,
with 1. Get it? Yes, Afia?
Teacher, I didn't hear. It got disconnected.
See the A, I considered that to be 1. Okay, what do? We multiply A and C, correct?
Yeah.
So if A is 1, whatever C will be, the answer will be the same, no?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That way. The procedure is the same. Number is there, multiply it with C. Number is not there, that means it is 1. So 1 multiplied by C will be C only, no?
Yeah.
Second step is to remove common. Now I have to remove common between the first two. These are the first two. Tell me what is common in these two, first two. X is common? Yes. I write X. Then in bracket, I write one more X because X multiplied by X is going to give me X square. Yes.
Yeah.
Then I write plus 1 because X I have already taken outside. So what is remaining? 1. Correct? Then look at these two things. What is common in the third and the fourth term? 1 is common.
Yeah. 1.
yes, ma'am.
So I write 1 multiplied by X will give me 1X and 1 multiplied by 1 will give me
1.
what? 1. So I removed 1 as common. I got the same bracket. Did you see? I told you it's a tip. If I don't get the same bracket, that means kuch to gadbad hai, Daya. Getting it? Okay. Equal to 0. Now what do? I write X plus 1 and the thing that is outside. What is outside? Tell me. What is outside? X plus 1 again.
Yeah. X plus 1.
So I write X plus 1 again is equal to 0. Am I right? Now, what does this mean? Either this X plus 1 is 0 or this X plus 1 is 0. Am I right?
So you're only taking the outer bracket and one bracket, the
Yes,
first bracket.
yes.
So what about the other
No,
bracket?
we will write that common bracket just for once. This
Okay,
common bracket is going to be written for once. Okay. So I'm writing it for once here. Now, this second bracket is of the thing will give me this bracket. Getting it?
Yes.
Is it very clear? Okay.
Yes.
Now, you can see that either this is 0 or this is 0. So I'm going to write that X plus 1 is equal to 0 or X plus 1 is equal. X is equal to minus 1. And on this side also, what do I get? X is equal to minus 1. Do you agree?
Yes.
So can I say that this equation has just one solution, minus 1?
Yeah.
And we got the answer?
Yes. Only we have only one solution for this.
Yes, we have only one solution for this, minus 1. Understood?
Yeah.
Can I clear this? Now we are moving towards 6.3. Okay. Now here the first sum that is given is already, they have made factors and given you. So that means it is easy. You are understanding? See this part. They have brought it to factors and given you. Have they given you the quadratic equation? Yes?
Yeah.
Quadratic equation is not given. The factors are given. So when the factors are given, what does it mean? 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Or x plus 2 is equal to 10 given it to you. You did not split the middle term. You need not split the middle term. You're understanding what I'm talking?
Yeah. It's already in bracket.
Exactly. It's already given as factors. We only have to give them the answer. What can be the answer? 2x is equal to minus 3. Or what can I? If I
Yes,
solve it
right.
further, what do I get? X is equal to minus 3 upon 2 or x is equal to minus 2. Am I right?
Yeah.
You just have to solve it till so much and give them. And write this or in between. This is your first solution.
Yes.
Tell me, any doubts? No, right?
No.
Now let us see the second question.
No doubt.
Second question, do we have any number in A? Yes? Do I have
No,
any
we
number
don't
as
have.
A? So that means it is 1, am I right?
Yeah.
Yes,
1
ma'am.
multiplied by minus 18 is going to be minus 18. Correct?
Yes.
And now I need to have two factors of it. And two factors in such a way that if I add or subtract, I should get the middle term. My middle term is +3, correct? If I do 9 twos are 9 minus 2 is 7 or 11.
No, it's 3.
Yes. So what numbers do I take? I take 6.
Plus 6. Yeah, minus 6.
Yes. Very good. You could do it with the sign. I'm so happy, Safia.
Thank you.
Yeah. Why +6? Because we can see that we have +3. Correct? Here we have +3, no? Am I right?
Yeah.
See, we can see +3 here. So because it is +3, I should get +6 minus 3, I should get +3. Correct?
Yes.
So I've already got the two factors. So I'm very quickly going to put it down. So how do I write this particular equation? I write it as x square plus 6x minus 3x minus 18 is equal to 0. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes. Now what is our next step? Taking out common. So taking out common from the first two. I have x square and 6x. Tell me what is common. X is common?
Yes.
Yes. So I write x by x will give me x square. Correct? X multiplied by what will give me 6x
Plus
plus 6. I close the bracket. Now I look at the other side. I have 3 and 18. What is common? 3 is common? Because
Yeah, 3,
18
6,
maybe
18.
3 ka table jayega. Correct? I will write minus 3 because 3 is common. Then I write will give me minus 3x. Can I write x?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes. Now minus 3 multiplied by what will give me minus 18?
Minus 6.
Minus 6.
If I do minus 6, minus 3 minus 6 will become plus 18. Do I have plus
So-
18?
No, ma'am. Minus 18.
I have minus 18. So I need to put this as
Plus
plus
6.
because minus 3 plus 6 will
Yeah.
give me minus 18. So x plus 6 है वहां पर, तो यहाँ पर भी x plus 6 आएगा is equal to 0. Now what do we do? Common bracket one time and the thing that is outside one time. Correct? Now once
Yes,
I
ma'am.
reach this place, I can say x plus 6 is equal to 0 or x minus 3 is equal to 0. Are you all getting me?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So what is the solution? X is equal to minus 6 or I can say x is equal to 3. Did I get the two solutions?
Yes.
Now tell me, is it difficult?
No.
Getting me? When we do it step by step, when we put all our concentration, when we try to find out, it becomes easier. Yes, Barira? Does it? Yes? Okay. So what we do, I'm not giving you any homework. You will, so that when I do the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth with you, you will understand it well. And maybe, you will be the one who will give me the answers. So no homework. Don't do further sums. Just do the sums that we have done. But you have to revise it. That is your homework. I'm talking, and again, we will be solving the same doubts. So I don't want to do it again and again. So for that, you will revise. Yes?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye. Have a great day.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.